Hello everyone, in this I am explaining what is ratio and proportion. So first we will observe what is ratio and their related questions. Okay. So ratio will be represented as A is to B. A, B are some two numbers or two quantities. Okay. So what is the ratio shows means it shows the relationship between the two quantities. Okay. So how many times one quantity will be represented in terms of the other quantity. Okay. So this first term is called antecedent and the second term is called consequent. Okay. So main important points are ratio has no unit. It is just a number. So no unit for this. So ratio should be expressed in its lowest form. Suppose you have 32 is to 40 is there. Okay. 32 is to 40. So you should see any common factor is there. You should cancel out. Ratio should be expressed in the lowest form. Okay. So the ratio is represented in this form. A is to B. Okay. So for example, find the ratio of 5 kilometer is to 500 meter. So I told you ratio should be of the same kind. Okay. So if the units are different means we should convert into the same units. See, I am converting this into meters. So 1 kilometer is 1000 meter. So 5 kilometer is 5000 meters. So 5000 meter by 500 meter. So meter cancels. It is tens. So ratio is 10 is to 1. Okay. Next we will observe some questions based on this topic. So next first sum is divide this amount in 4 is to 9 ratio. So to do there are first we should do 4 plus 9. Okay. What is the ratio given? That numbers 4 plus 9 is 13. So first that is divide in 4 is to 9 ratio. So first part is equal to this number 4 by total. 4 by 13 into what is the amount given? Total amount 832. Okay. So you should divide how many times it will divide. First we should observe. Okay. So let's divide 832 by 13. 13 5s 65. Okay. Then 13 6 78 also we can take. Okay. 78. So what is the 52? 13 4s 52. Okay. So what is we are getting 64 we got. So 64 into 4 you do means 16 256 rupees for this. Okay. First part. What is the second part means? Nine by 13 into 832. So 64 into 9 you should do. So 6 3 54 3 57. Okay. So like this we divided the given amount into two parts. Okay. So next one is like this continued ratio how to write. So A is to B is given 4 is to 5. Okay. Next B is to C is 6 is to 7. So find the continued ratio of A is to B is to C. So first C we should observe. So here B is common in both. So A is to B, B is to C. So we have to make this second here this part we should make it 1. See, B is in second part. Here B is in first letter. Okay. So what I am doing A is to B means I am this with 5 I am dividing this ratio. So 4 by 5 is to 1. Okay. Next here with the 6 I am dividing. So B is to C is 1 is to 7 by 6. So what I made that B value I made 1. Okay. So that we can write the continued ratio. A is to B is to C is 4 by 5 is to 1 is to 7 by 6. So first you should take the LCM, that is 30. Okay. So with 6 you multiply means 24 is to 30 is to, with 5 you multiply means it is 35. So this is the continued ratio for A is to B is to C. Okay. Next, which ratio is greater? Okay. 8 by 8 is to 15 or 11 by 20. So first you write in fraction form. Okay. Denominator you should take LCM. So for 15, 20 you take LCM here. Okay. So 5 3s are 5 4s are. So it is 60 LCM. So what number we should multiply to become 60 means 4s you multiply. 15 into 4 is 60. Here or here with the 3 you should multiply. 11 into 3 by 20 into 3. So this is 32 by 60 or 33 by 60. So which one is greater or lesser you can easily compare. So depends upon the numerator value, you can compare them easily. So this is greater. So 11 by 20 is greater than 8 by 15. Okay. Like this you can compare. Okay. Okay, next type is, so this type of question. So monthly income and expenditure of a man is 15,000 and 10,500. Find the ratio of income to expenditure. So income, expenditure you write, zeros cancel. Okay. Next do cancellation. 15 tens, 15 sevens. Okay. So 10 is to 7. Next, the second one is expenditure. If you subtract means how much? 4,500 is the savings. So expenditure is this amount. So 10,500 by 4,500. Savings means income minus expenditure is savings. If you subtract 4,500. Okay. So do cancellation. Rupees also cancels. Here also cancels. Okay. So this is with 5 table, 5 9s or 15 table you can cancel. 15 3s, 15 7s. Okay. 7 is to 3. Next, third one is income, savings and income. Savings is 4,500. Okay. By income is 15,000. So rupees. 15 3s, 15 7s. So 3 is to 15 3s, sorry. 15 3s, 15 okay, 10s, sorry. So 3 is to 10. Okay. So this is the ratio we are getting. Okay. So this sum can be done in another way also. You can take 4. See, 4 is to 9 means they are in x ratio. 4x, 9x. So total 13x. So 13x equal to 832. So what is x you should find? X is 832 by 13. That is 13 ones are 13, 64. So x is 64. So first part is 4 into 64. Okay. That is 256 rupees. Second one is 9 into 64. That is rupees 576. So this way also you can do. This is another way. Okay. So this continued ratio I told you, no, this also you can do another way. Just I'll explain. Okay. So this second question, another method I am explaining. There are two methods for this process. Okay. So A is to B is 4 is to 5 and B is to C is 6 is to 7. We should observe B is in second here this number you should observe. Here b is in first, this number. So for 5 and 6 you take LCM of 5 6, okay, which is 30. Okay, so you should see multiply with this should make, okay, so LCM is 30, so you should multiply this ratio with 6. So A is to B equal to, with 6 I am multiplying, so 24 is to 30. Okay, so next B is to C is with 5 I should multiply. Okay, so 30 is to 35. So what is the continued ratio of A is to B is to C is 24 is to 30 is to 35. Okay, so next video I'll make on proportion. You can check, okay, my channel. Okay, thank you. If any doubts you can ask. Okay.